Good morning, everyone, you beautiful dreamers. Um, I just wanted to jump on here and I wanted to share one of my dreams. So, the dream that I'm sharing today, the title is called At the Groomers. So, in my dream, I find myself with this small Jack Russell Terrier dog, and I am bringing it and dropping it off at the groomers for someone. So I arrive at the groomers to drop my dog off, and as I'm waiting to drop it off, something happens where my dog gets bit. Luckily, it wasn't that bad, no blood, my dog is okay, but I'm still left with this feeling of like what the heck, my dog has been bit at the groomers or the vet. That's not really okay. So my dog gets checked in and I briefly leave and I come back. And when I come back, I have to wait in line to pick up my dog. And when I first had arrived at the groomers, I had only been interacting with one employee. But upon my return to the groomers, there's now 3 employees. The one that I was originally working with, who's at the front desk, and then I scan the room and I see 2 other employees. The first one that I notice, you can kind of tell that she's not really doing her job or much of anything. She's distracted on her phone, just not really engaged. And the second, she's got all these dogs, she's doing all the things, she's really busy. She's got her hands full, literally. And then the third original person who's behind the desk, you know, checking out the dogs, checking in the dogs kind of thing. While I'm waiting in line, I also am kind of scanning the office, and I see and notice that instead of the dogs that are waiting to be groomed being in like cages, all the dogs are laying on the floor in piles of cut hair. No cages or anything. They're just laying, each has their own pile of hair that they're laying on. And they're laying on these piles of hair and they look scared, to be honest. So I kind of just acknowledged that and I was like, what is this all about? So finally it's my turn. And when I get up to the lady at the desk, she informs me that when I was gone, my dog was bit again. So my dog has been bit twice now at this facility. And again, my dog is fine. It wasn't that bad, no blood or anything like that. But it's the principal, right? So finally, I kind of blow up on this lady. I tell her, like, it's not okay. It's not professional. You're responsible. What are you gonna do about it to make this right? Like, this shouldn't have happened. My dog shouldn't have been exposed to this. Like, it should be a safe facility. So I pretty much blow up on the employee, kind of vocalizing my frustrations of how I'm feeling and how I'm feeling upset for this dog. And that's where my dream ended. Upon waking, I would say that those feelings kind of carried over, that I was concerned and upset. But mostly, I would say that the feelings upon waking were very curious about the dogs laying in the piles of hair and looking scared. I'm really curious about that and working with that as a symbol. Reality check. If we're going to talk about the symbol, that symbol particularly, what I've been working with this dream a little bit. It's like cut off dead hair. So to me, I'm thinking this symbol is trying to enlighten me by telling me that if I continue to lie in dead ends, that's where I'm gonna continue to lie, kind of like that saying, let sleeping dogs lie. The type of person I am, I don't want to be a sleeping dog and lie still. I want to constantly progress forward. I want momentum. I want growth. I want opportunity. So, um, the action plan that I've been thinking about, particularly with this dream and that dream symbol that resonates strongly with me, is that I want to come up with a ritual to release this dead energy so that we can have some movement forward. I may do a dream reentry with this dream to one, go back into the groomers, and I want to invite in the wind. I want the wind to blow through this groomers and invite new energy and blow out this old dead end stagnant hair energy, and maybe create some movement and energy, better energy for this space, those dogs. And then secondly, action plan waking life. I The last few times that I've personally got a haircut, I decided to keep some of my hair, and the last few times I've went to places like my favorite parks, stuff like that that I really enjoy being at, and I released it as an offering back to the land, just to try to give back something to the land, because it's always sharing something with me. So, action plan is that I do have upcoming hair appointment. So I really want to mentally note to do that again because one, with the reciprocity energy, but two, to honor this dream and to give back to the land. I guess the only other thing that I would mention as a symbol, a standout symbol for me would two things maybe. The dog particularly, which is a Jack Russell Terrier. I didn't feel originally that this had been my dog. I felt like I had been doing like an errand for somebody else, and I had felt like this responsibility to keep someone else's dog safe. But like I said, if I were to do a dream reentry, the other thing I would have on my mission plan is to go back into the dream and connect with this particular Jack Russell dog. Like I said, I didn't initially think it was my dog, but after working with this dream and like the energy of it, I do feel like I could have a connection with this dog, and it could be a spirit animal guide coming in for me at this time. It made me think of a Jack Russell Terrier that I have had a quick bond with within my lifetime. So I would like to go back into the dream and just acknowledge this dog and this connection that we may have. Sorry, the lighting in here is so bad. I'm sorry. Like in the shadows. Anyway, so I would want to reconnect with this dog and just let it know that I am open and I'm available for a relationship, a connection. And thirdly, speaking about standout symbols, the confrontation itself. I think it's important, especially in this situation, that, the first time I had strong feelings about what happened to the dog and it being bit and being concerned, but I decided for some reason not to say anything, and I left it. But the second time, I finally, it had drawn the line. It had been enough where I needed to confront these people and vocalize my concerns. So, how is this symbol trying to enlighten me? I kind of think of the fool me once, shame on me, or shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Maybe without the shame, but kind of just acknowledging, like, give somebody a chance after their mistake the first time, but if people keep making these same mistakes and you don't say something, it kind of becomes more of an issue for yourself than them. So I think it's really appropriate to vocalize and express your concerns or your feelings. So yeah. Um, I will just wrap it up with my action plan, like I said. I want to come up with a ritual to move like this stagnant energy. I want to be aware of maybe places that I'm not stepping forward and vocalizing my feelings of concern. And I want to make myself available to spirit guides that are coming in for me. So, anyways, I am always open for if it was my dream feedback. If you have any hits or pops or comments that you would like to share with me about this dream, feel free to comment them below. Otherwise, I hope you dreamers have a beautiful day, a beautiful weekend, a happy Easter if you celebrate that. I'm looking to enjoy some sunshine and see some snow melting. Until next time, dreamers.